Guys, can you see, like, I decided to literally leave my hair like this. I don't know what's going on with the lights. Oh, this is so pretty.
Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me?
Hey guys, so I managed to put this on like my jacket. So basically, guys, so I've been mugged twice, right? And the first time I'm gonna try to make it short now. I'm gonna tell you both stories. So the first time I was at a salon, so there was like obviously a lot of people, and you know what's so crazy? I had just finished doing my nails. And I'm literally going out, bro. Then I was like, yo, and I had forgotten to be. I'm like, yo, I went back in. I was like, hey girl, bona man, I forgot. So as I'm taking out the money, so now I had earphones in my bag, in my thingy, earphones in my ear, and then I'm holding my phone like this. So as I'm taking out the money, like sharpo, people come in. And thing is, you know what's so crazy? Everyone seems to know what's going on except for me. Like, I'm like, can someone like fill me in? You know? And now the girl that I'm paying, she's like, she keeps like hitting me, like she keeps doing this. And I'm like, what's going on? She's like, hide your phone. I'm like, what's going on? And only when, luckily I had not taken out my money, guys. And I was like literally like looking for money in my bag like this. And guys, you know what's so crazy? I had like 5K, a stack of 5K that day. And this guy comes straight to me. Now they're like, I think there were 5, but like everyone went to, like they all dispersed. Yeah, they all like basically separated, and then one of them came to me. Like now they in the salon, guys, they got in the salon, right? And one comes to me straight and he's like, bring your phone. I was like, oh shit. That's when I realized, like, guys, how did you guys know except for me? But it was my first time, so it's okay. And then, no, it's not okay, but still. So, and I was just like, only then I put my phone in my bag. He was like, bring the phone. I was like, no, please. I was even like, please, no. And he puts his gun on my like my stomach, my ribs, like, yeah. And just below like my boobs, yeah, my ribs, I would say my ribs. And then he's like, you think I'm playing, né? And he goes, yo, he clocks the guy. Guys, I was just like, okay, fine, take it. Because what else can I do? I was like, take it. And yeah, then they like did that to everyone. So luckily, thank God, they were actually searching everyone's bag except for mine. They didn't search mine. He just took my phone. He left. Then the other guy was like, search their bags. Guys, as soon as he said that, because he had left, right? And they start searching people's bag. I go down, like there was a table. So I go down, I act like I'm fixing my shoes. Also, they were also focused on this other lady, because that lady was saying no with her phone, and they started hitting her. Can you imagine? Like, these men literally were slapping her, and I was like, what the hell? People are so cruel, bruh. And then I went down acting like I'm fixing my shoelaces, just to take out that money in my bag and put it in my panty. Like, that's when I put it in my panty, because I was just like, ain't no way I can lose so much money. So luckily I was blessed enough to be able to do that. I stood up again and they just went out, and that was it, guys. And I remember the experience after. Luckily there was this guy that had her phone, his phone, sorry. This guy had his phone. I don't know where he was hiding it. Only then he took it out after they left, and he started making everyone call. And I called my mom, and I was just crying, like, oh my word, they just took... No, in fact, I wasn't even crying. The first time I was like so chilled, like, but I was so shocked, like, oh my word, I just experienced this. It was my first experience. I was so shocked, like, I just experienced this. It's so crazy, like, what the hell, you know? And I was like, mom, they just took my phone, you know, please come fetch me. I can't go get taxi, like, ain't no way. And yeah, that was it. And then most important one, guys, I bought a phone, you know, investment, because I'm a YouTuber, obviously. You know, I'm trying to focus on my content, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, I buy my phone, I'm happy. So now I'm on the process of insuring it, because everyone keeps telling me, insure your phone, insure your phone. So what's crazy is, guys, I was telling myself I was gonna insure it, do you understand? I didn't insure it, but I was, yeah. So this one day I'm going to Centurion, and I wanted to go insure my phone. Going to Centurion, and so I had gone to the clinic first, and after that I took a taxi. In fact, what's crazy is I couldn't connect, like, my thingy, my network was so bad. It was so bad because I wanted to Uber, right? But it was so bad. I was like, let me just take a taxi to the mall, you know? Then I'll just try to, like, work with the Wi-Fi there, since my network is bad. And guys, you know what's so crazy is that, you know, in the moment you don't see, you only realize only after, like, but why did I also climb that taxi? Because this taxi was going to town, right? But as soon as I raised up my hand, for local, it literally turned back to go to Centurion Mall when it was going to town. You know, like, only then I realized, I'm like, why the hell did I not see that? But anyway, you know, so as this guy's coming, you know, I get on the taxi. But can I tell you, I'm I don't want to say spiritual, but, like, I'm very in touch with my intuition, with my spirit. You know, I can sense when things are wrong. So I remember when I got into that taxi, guys, as soon as I sat, and you know what's so crazy, I sat literally not in the front, like, you know, the first row. I normally go sit at the back, you understand? I normally go sit at the back where there's a window, but I sat in the first row. And as soon as I sat down, I closed the thingy and it started moving. Guys, something was telling me, get off, get off, get off. Guys, I felt so, like, it was so, the energy was so bad. I could feel something is wrong, you understand? So as I'm feeling something is wrong, now I'm like, so I don't know if they saw that I'm being weird, because I looked at them, because they, at first, they acted like they don't know each other. They acted like the guy that was next to me acted like he's a passenger as well. So when I looked at the guy, I looked at the driver, I don't know, they sensed that something is wrong. Only then the driver goes, Jokitofa, I'm gonna give you, in, like, Vinik, I'm gonna give you the taxi at the mall, is that fine? And the guy's like, yeah, that's okay. Guys, that's when I knew. I'm like, it's chai. So you know what I did? At the robot, like, we were approaching the robot, I'm like, okay, I need to be smart about this. So as soon as we approached the robot, guys, I wanted to open. As soon as I tried opening that door, because I wanted to open and just get out. But as soon as I started opening that door, the guy next to me saw me, came to me, he pulled me, he was like, Ari, stop. He's like, move. And he moves me to the corner. Guys. And as he moves me to the corner, so I'm, like, sitting down, right? And he's like, go down, as in, like, get off the seat and go down on the floor. Ooh. Guys, you see when that happened, I'm like, God. In my head, in my heart, I literally said a small prayer. I sat down, I'm like, God, the only thing I'm asking for, let them not touch me and let them not take my phone. That's all I'm asking. I sat down in that taxi, you know what the craziest thing is? I peed on myself. I peed on myself. Guys, I peed on myself, but they didn't see because I had peed on the floor, right? Because I'm sitting on the floor. I'm literally exactly like this, but on the floor. So on the floor, obviously there's a window. The window can't see me. The people outside, they can't see that there's someone, because I'm, like, obviously not that tall. So I'm literally chilling there by the floor, and I just peed. And I was like, you know what? So I said this small prayer. I'm like, God, I started praying. In my head, I started praying. Okay, so guys, basically, like, yeah, so I'm saying this small prayer. And then, okay, so firstly, this guy, I need to, like, he's holding a gun, right? So the moment he said I should move, I put my phone in my bag, because I was holding my phone. I put my phone in my bag, like, freaking out. Instead of putting it in my boot, like, something, I just put it in my bag. Fine. So as I'm sitting, this man takes my bag, right? He takes my bag. I'm so sorry about the sound. He takes my bag and he starts taking out everything. Mind you, there's a driver. They in it, right, together. and the driver is literally like moving around and all of that. Okay, cool. So the driver, so now they start asking me questions like, where were you going? Like, you know, at first, obviously, I was annoyed, I was pissed, but I'm like, and I'm sad, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I should just cooperate, you know? So I start like speaking to them, like normally speaking to them, you know, to show them that I'm not scared, I'm not, you know? So fine, now the driver stops at some, like this side there was a forest, and in this side there were houses. Like I could see a bed, but I could like, yo. And then now he stops, right? So the driver is a bit more smarter. He takes my phone. So because this guy is searching and he's taking everything out in my bag, he's taking everything out and he's like, oh, you've got a phone. So now he gives it to the driver. The driver's like, what iPhone is this? So I like, obviously I had an iPhone 13, but I'm like, he doesn't know that, you know? So I lied. And I was like, it's an iPhone 11. And he's like, 11? I'm like, yeah. He's like, when did you buy it? I'm like, a long time ago. And I had just bought it, mind you. I'm like, a long time ago. So yeah, it's me there lying, saying I just bought it. Okay, fine. Then he's like, wait, I know how to check. I'm like, fuck. And he's like, open your phone. And I was like, no. He's like, open your phone. I'm like, no, I can't open my phone. He's like, why? I'm like, I don't want to open my phone. I can't open my phone. Guess what he does? The man takes out a taser. Because, guys, can I tell you, I'm not saying I'm not afraid of guns, nah? But I'm saying, like, these people, their aim is to just steal. You understand? Is to get things from people. I don't think their aim is to kill. I know maybe they are capable of killing, yes, but their aim is not to kill. And you know, when you do something impulsively, when you do something without you having like thought that I'm going to do this, it takes a lot. You understand what I'm saying? It really takes a lot. So for them to know that, no, we don't want to kill her, we just want to take her stuff and vibe. Now if we kill her, we have to think about how we're going to clean her body, how we're going to take her body. Yeah, it's probably easy for them, guys. Definitely, these people are very good at what they do, I guess. It's probably easy, but it's just more admin, because that was not the plan. You understand? That was not the plan. So in my head, I'm like, shooting me takes a lot. So I don't think, and on top of that, guys, here there are houses. I could hear people speaking, literally hear people speaking. So I'm like, shooting me is gonna take a lot for them to do. So that's why I was like low-key stubborn, and I was like, no, I'm not giving you my phone. And that guy's like, hey, they were shocked. Then that guy's like, this girl is playing games. You know what he does? Takes out a taser. He was like, bzzz, yeah. He's like, do you want me to use it on you? I'm like, okay, fine. Because, guys, firstly, I've never been tasered. I'm not saying I've been shot before, but tasering me, by the way, these people were busy saying, yeah, we're from Tembisa. We're not going to take, like, as we were driving, the driver was saying that we're from Tembisa. We're not going to take you anywhere. We just want your things. We just want your phone. We just want money, Rina. Like, that's all we want. This is our work. Our boss is going to shout at us if we don't, you know, he was just speaking. So now in my head, I'm like, if he tases me, I've never been tasered. I know I'm not going to die, but I know I'm not going to be conscious. This man can take me anywhere, you understand? Without me knowing, he can take me anywhere. He can, like, do anything to me. They can do anything to me. I'm like, you know what? This is more riskier. I'd rather kill me than make me unconscious and go torture me and make, like, let me, you know, have a very traumatizing experience. Nah, bro, I'd rather kill me. I'm sorry. So I was just like, so as soon as I took out that taste, I was like, damn. In my head, I'm like, damn, it's over. Like, it's really over. And then I was like, okay, fine. I opened the phone. This guy takes the phone. He goes to settings. He knows where to go. He goes and he's like, iPhone 13. I'm like, oh. He's like, oh, so you lied. I'm like, iPhone 13. He's like, yeah, what? Yeah, iPhone 13. Hey, it's a no, almost. Like, it's the new ones. And I was like, oh, I didn't know. Guys. Oh, wow. Yeah, I thought on my feet. I'm not going to lie. And then he was like, okay. He's like, okay, so what are we gonna do? Because he's like, your boyfriend keeps calling. He's like, were you going to see him? I was like, yes. Then he's like, tell him to give you money for the phone. You understand? And then I'm like, okay, let me answer. He's like, no, we're going to take you to the mall. Since you said you're going to the mall, we're going to take you to the mall. He has to take out all the money that he has. You also have to take out all the money. You give it to us, then we'll give you your phone. In fact, we won't give you your phone because we're scared that you're going to bring the police on us, wada wada. He's like, so you need to put your phone somewhere. We will tell you where we put it, and then you put the money, and then you give us the phone. I mean, you take the phone, you give us the money, and then you go take the phone. In my head, I'm like, these ones are making me stupid. I was like, okay, cool. And then they're like, okay. Then they're like, firstly, go to your bank app. So guys, don't forget, like, also, right, I had WhatsApp data. Like I said, I had WhatsApp data. So that's why they, like, obviously my messages, my phone calls were, like, WhatsApp phone calls were coming in and everything. Like I'm saying, my boyfriend kept calling. So obviously you can see I have data, but they didn't know that I had data. And obviously with WhatsApp data, you can't go on your app. You can't go on, you can't do network things. So I was just like, okay. And as he's trying to go in the app, I'm like, you see, it doesn't work. My network is thing. He's like, okay, how much do you have? I'm like, I don't have money. And then he saw an e-wallet. Luckily, I had taken out the e-wallet. He was like, when is this e-wallet? I'm like, it's a long time ago. Like, I took it out already. He was like, ish. And now they're stressing. So now he's like, okay, fine. Change your password, your iCloud password. So in my head, I remember that the girl doesn't have data. So me, I'm busy there trying to change my password. So it keeps loading, but it cancels. Load, cancels, load. He was like, Auntie, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. It's probably the network. And he, like, guys, we tried that thing for like a good 20 minutes. I swear, we kept. He was like, Nam. He was like, it's wasting our time. Our boss is gonna call us now. He's like, so I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do. Then he was like, I don't understand. And then he's like, okay, fine, we're gonna take you right now to the mall. At the mall, you must go get money. We want at least 3,000 or 5,000 or something like that, and then you'll get your phone back. I was like, okay. I was like, but guys, just give me the phone. I'll give you your money. I'll give you I'll give you anything. Just give me the phone. They're like, we'll get your phone. So I was like, shh, okay. And guys, as I was sitting this side, because I'm sitting this side, you know what I realized? The front seat had a bag. And guys, the front seat had a bag. And in the bag, they are full of bags. They're full of phones. That means these people have been doing this the whole day. Like, bro. You know what? And then, guys, I'm thinking in my head, like, Mara God, why allow such things? Like, I don't, like, obviously I'm not questioning God at all. Things happen, but I'm just like, why do people succeed in doing bad things? Like, why do actually people succeed in doing bad things? You hear someone killed someone. Why would you succeed? Why succeed in killing another person? Like, but anyway, so guys, when they took me off, when I got off that taxi, in my head I knew it was over. Yes, I was going to try, but in my head I knew it was over. Cause fine, they didn't even take me to the mall. They took me somewhere. I don't even know where it is, but till this day I can know that this is where I got off. Cause I remember when I had went there, I remember like, oh my goodness, this is the place where I got off. So as soon as I got off, now I realize that I don't know this place, and I'm like, okay. Luckily there was an estate. In that estate there was a woman coming out with a car. As she's coming out, I'm like, please. So because I got off, then the taxi left. I'm like, please follow that taxi, please follow. And that lady just left, right? And I was crying, and I was walking crying. Then there were securities. I'm like, to the securities, may I please borrow a phone? I need to call someone. They just took my phone. Guys, those men didn't care. They were just like, we don't have a phone. And they like chill. They don't give guys, that's how I knew that people can be so cruel. And I started walking. I just walked. I'm like, I need to get a phone, you understand? And as I go, there's this woman, like this granny, and I was like, may I please borrow your phone? They just took my phone. May I please calling? And I'm crying. I'm like hysterical. I can't even speak. I can't. And that lady's like, you know what, I'm so sorry, not to like you know, as you're saying that they took your phone, you know, we can't trust people, you know. So he's like, it's fine, you can call, but I'm going to hold my phone. I was like, it's fine. And so I dialed the number, and she's holding the phone because she thought I'm going to steal the phone, or I don't know. So as they, and I tell, the first thing I did was I called my boyfriend. I was like, please come to the mall. They just took my phone. He was like, what? He was like, bro, I've been calling. I'm like, I know, we will talk about it at the mall. I'm like, please come to the mall. You understand? And he's like, okay, I'm on my way. So luckily that lady came back, and she's like, I couldn't find them. Oh guys, my heart sank. My heart literally broke. And I was like, she's like, where can I take you? I'm like, please just take me to the mall. And she's like, okay. We go to the mall, fine. And I give them my number, my boyfriend's number actually. I'm like, no, just call this number, I'll be safe, don't worry, I just need to try and find my phone. They're like, okay, cool. So the first thing I go is, guys, by the way, I'm still crying. It's not like I'm speaking like this with a smile. No, I'm crying, speaking while I'm crying. And guys, you know what's so crazy, that I did not care. People were literally, even when I was like walking inside the mall, people are looking at me because I'm literally like guys, it was, and the first thing I do is I go to Telkom. No, I went to, I can't remember, I think it was CNA or something. And the guy CNA was like, go to Telkom. They would let you call, you will call there. Because here we can't call. Whatever. I'm like, okay. I go to Telkom. I asked. Then there was a phone at Telkom. I can't remember like how. I asked this guy or something. I'm like, can I please use the phone? I need to go. They just took my phone right now. I need to call someone to come fetch me, to come help me. But he's like, you know what? It's fine. So now I'm using that phone to call. And I'm crying, guys. It's so crazy because people are in the store and I'm just there crying. Like, the first thing I did with that call, I called my mom. No, I called my boyfriend. I'm like, I'm at Telkom. Come to Telkom when you arrive. He's like, okay, cool. I called my mom and I was crying. He's like, what's wrong? I'm like, Mama, they just took my phone. Yeah. My mom was like, yo, are you serious? I was like, they just took my phone. Hung up. I called my granny. I was like, Coco, they just took my phone. He was like, you're lying. She started crying. And I hung up. And then I'm like, okay, what can I do? What can I do? So it's just for me to calm down. I call my mom and I'm trying to explain the story. I'm even crying more and more and more. So now, guys, there are these ladies here speaking about me and they be saying, I don't know what's wrong with her. And then on top of that, she's not even allowed to use the phone. I'm like, why the fuck are you so evil, bro? Can't you see I'm like crying? I'm hysterical. Like, I don't need that right now. Like, I can't use a flippin' phone that your company pays. Like, bro, relax. I'm not using your airtime. Guys, and then finally my boyfriend arrives. As he arrives, I use his phone. I'm like, you know what? We go to iStore together, actually. He's like, go to, because my boyfriend calmed me down. He's like, okay, let's just take steps by steps. He's like, let's go to iStore. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. I'm like, why did I not think of that? We go to iStore. iStore is like, you need a SIM card. Guys, they took my SIM card. iPhones can be so stupid. I'm so sorry, but iPhones are flipping stupid as flip. Then they're like, you need your phone because we're gonna send the code to your phone so you can block the number or we can track the number and what. I'm like, bro, they took my phone. He was like, I don't know what we can do. I'm like, sorry, I lost my phone, just like that. He's like, try getting a SIM card. I'm like, a SIM swap. SIM swap takes 24 hours. See, like, guys, and my friend was like, okay, relax, don't shout at him, let's go out. Like, guys, I was pissed. I'm like, you know what, I have a plan. Let me try log into my account with your phone. I try log into my account, like my Gmail account, and as I log into my Gmail account, guess what I get, guys? Your iCloud password has been changed. Mind you, don't forget the time where he asked me to open my phone. He saw my password, right? He asked me for my password. I said no. He kept showing me that Taser. Guys, that Taser was the one there. I was like, I need to back down. I need to back down. You know? And that's how he was getting information from me, like my password. And even when he asked for my iCloud password, I was like, I don't know my iCloud password. Genuinely, I'm gonna just keep trying. You can see I'm like also confused. But like to like open my phone, he got my pin, he got my password because of the taser. You know, I had given it to him. So, and as soon as I saw that message, I literally just sat down and I cried. I cried. I'm like, babe, it's over. They took my phone. It's done. I'm not gonna get my phone again. They changed my password. I'm not gonna get my phone again. And he was just like, babe, it's fine. And guys, I just cried. I just cried. I was just like, why is this happening to me? Like, why is all of this happening? Like, God, like, why? This is such an investment to me. Like, this phone. And I understand that, guys, it's just a phone, it's material stuff, but like, it's, for me, it was so much deeper than a phone. It was so much deeper than a phone. Like I'm saying, for me, it was an investment, because that's how I do my YouTube channel. I want to grow on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's how I was doing my content. I want to grow my content. I want my content to be better, to look better, and they took all that away from me. It wasn't just a phone, because I mean, yeah, it's just a phone. I can buy an Android, but an Android is not going to give me good quality. An Android is not going to, you understand what I'm saying? It was just more than a phone. Also, I had put all my savings into that phone. Like, you guys, it was just not a phone. It's so much deeper than that. So, but my mom understood, my family understood that, yeah, we like, because I was so, guys, I don't want to say depressed, but I was close to it, because I was not eating. I was not, guys, I was so dead inside. I don't want to lie. I was so dead inside. But my family understood, because they knew, like, I had put so much to just get that phone. I had put so much, like, you know. So a lot of people understood where I was coming from, guys. But my boyfriend did the sweetest thing. He gave me his phone. Now that I think about it, this man, though, he gave me his phone for the time being. And he was just like, no, don't worry about me. Like, I can see that this affected you. He's just like, just keep my phone. And yeah, until I was just able to get a few phones after that. I've been changing phones every 2 seconds, to be honest. Yeah, and soon I will be upgrading. I definitely cannot buy a 13 anymore, because I'm so traumatized. To be honest, I didn't even want to buy an iPhone anymore, genuinely speaking. But obviously, like I said, guys, for me, that's like an investment. I can't afford a camera right now. Okay, I can afford a camera. If I can afford an iPhone, I can afford a camera. But I don't want a normal camera. You know what I'm saying? I want my camera to be, I want like a full equipment type of camera. I don't want to just buy a camera where I have to, yeah, like a simple camera. No, I want like a vlogging camera, and those are quite expensive, especially if you want the whole equipment. So yeah, so I was just like, and I do a lot of things on my phone also, like the editing is on my phone. So if I buy a camera, I can't edit, which is useless. You know what I'm saying? So there's just a lot going. Like, I just need a phone first before I can buy a camera. And yeah, that's how my story goes. I just like, that's why I love being out of South Africa, because guys, the countries that I've traveled to are so safe, so safe that I never need to worry. You can put your phone in your pocket, you can forget your phone in the taxi will make sure that they will bring it to you. Ish. So it's just a lot. It's been a lot, but yeah, it is what it is. It happened. I've experienced that before once. I never want to experience it again, by the grace of God. And yeah, so stay safe out there, guys, especially if you're from South Africa. Please stay safe. Please, it's not safe anymore. Because guys, this happened in a normal taxi. Me thinking that I'm climbing a taxi that will take me somewhere. A normal taxi. And it happened daylight. Like, sun out, people out, you know what I'm saying? So things can happen anytime, anywhere. So just be extra careful. So I hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click on the post notification bell so you're notified when your girl posts. Bye.